Hey guys, I was just getting ready to go shopping and get everything that I need for our Thanksgiving, and I thought it would be fun to do a video just letting you know my plans for what I'm cooking for Thanksgiving and then building my grocery list with you guys. I will share any recipes that I have down in the description box below. I have links to some, and then some are like my own recipes, so I'll just type those out down in the description box. Some things like the roasted yams I don't have a recipe for. I just roast yams with a few seasonings. So anyways, I'll just go over real quick what our plans are and what I'm going to be making. We're having family over and they're bringing a few things. So this isn't our entire Thanksgiving feast, but this is what I am contributing. So my list here of all of our fun items. Down here I have the two appetizers. My daughter Autumn made bacon wrapped macaroni and cheese the last year, I guess it was, just one time, and it was a hit, so she's gonna make that again. And then every year at Thanksgiving and at Christmas, I make bacon wrapped dates, teriyaki bacon wrapped dates. This is the recipe right here. And that is a big hit with everybody. I can't go a holiday without making that for sure. Then the dessert I'm making is a cheesecake, which I will do in my Instant Pot. I have never made a cheesecake in my Instant Pot, so look for a video coming on that soon. That'll be exciting. And then for the meal, we are not having turkey, at least not a whole turkey. We just don't care for turkey all that much, and we prefer ham. And I just figured I'd do a big ham. I'm planning on doing a mustard maple glaze on the ham. And then I always make a sausage cranberry stuffing. I have a recipe here that I kind of based it on, but I have changed it so much that I'm going to be typing it out down in the description box below. So, and I'll link to this one as well so you can see both, but it is so amazing. It's got pork sausage and apples and cranberries and lots of fresh herbs, and it is just absolutely amazing. One of the favorites on Thanksgiving. So I am going to be buying a turkey, even though I'm not cooking a turkey for Thanksgiving. What I'm planning on doing is cooking the turkey probably in the next few days, and I will save the drippings to use for gravy for the mashed potatoes. So we will have turkey gravy on Thanksgiving, which that's the best part of the turkey anyway, of course. And then also I'm gonna, after I'm finished cooking it, I will take all the meat off the bones and I'll save that for soups and stuff for other times besides Thanksgiving. And then I will use the bones to make some turkey broth, and I'll be able to use that in my sausage stuffing. So like I said, there will be some elements of turkey on our Thanksgiving, but just not a whole turkey on the table like normal. Then, of course, I'm going to make mashed potatoes. I will do that in my Instant Pot, and I have a video on that I will link to. Roasted yams, like I said, just going to toss them in some oil and some spices and roast them up. And that is it for what I am contributing to our Thanksgiving meal. We have family coming that'll bring things like rolls and salad and fruit and drinks and stuff like that. But this was my portion. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to think through everything and write a list. On the back of here, I have already some stuff that's just regular stuff, not for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to just think through all of my recipes and create my grocery list and then try to go shopping before the stores get too terribly busy. Today is Friday, so it's still 6 days before Thanksgiving, and I'm hoping to get to Costco this morning right when they open so that I don't have to fight the crowds too terribly much. So for the ham, I'm just going to buy a ham at Costco, and then I already have on my other list here maple syrup, and that's what I need. I also already have the mustard that I'll need for the glaze, so I think the only thing I need for that is ham. And then for the sausage stuffing, I like to buy the already dried breadcrumbs. They make them at New Seasons in their bakery, and they're really good, and so I'm going to just grab a bag of those. And then I will need some apples for this recipe. I am out of apples at the moment, so I'll add that. Dried cranberries. I have 1 pound of of ground pork in the freezer. I just need to grab 1 more pound of ground pork, and then I will make our I have a recipe video called Our Favorite Sausage, and I will be whipping that up with those spices and using that for the sausage in the stuffing. I use, on this recipe here, it says shallots, but I use onions, and I already have those. It calls for pecans, but I don't add pecans. Parsley, I should grab some parsley. I have all of our fresh herbs in our garden, so I don't need to add those. I don't do the wine. I just add an additional cup of stock, and I will be using my turkey stock that I make. So I have everything for that. I have butter down here on my other list, so I don't need to worry about that. I have eggs down on my other list. So I think we are good on that. I'm going to just go ahead and write down to buy a turkey, and I'm planning on buying the turkey at Costco. I think they have them for about 99 cents a pound. There are all kinds of deals right now where you can spend $50 and get a turkey for, 50 cents a pound or something like that. And I kind of looked through those options, and it just didn't seem worth it to try to spend the $50 or the $30 wherever just to get a few cents off of the turkey. And I thought it'd just be easiest and end up probably being cheapest just to buy it at Costco for the 99 cents a pound deal. Now let's see what's the next thing on here. Roasted yams. I do need to get some yams or sweet potatoes. They're the orange ones is what I'm planning on getting. And maybe I'll get some parsnips and do like a roasted root vegetable blend. That might be nice too. So I will add yams and parsnips. And if I don't find a good deal on the parsnips, or if they don't look nice, I'll just do yams on their own. And for those, I don't need anything in the way of spices or oil. I have all of that. So that's all I need there. For the mashed potatoes, I think I'm going to grab a bag of the golden potatoes. That's our favorite kind. I have some red potatoes, but I'll probably use them up before Thanksgiving. So I'm going to add some potatoes to the list. For the gravy, I think I have everything I need. I'm going to use the turkey stock. I'm going to use the turkey drippings, and I already have stuff for thickening. I picked up everything I needed for cheesecake on my last grocery haul, but we ended up using the sour cream. Everyone was enjoying it on some of the dishes I made recently, and so I need to grab more sour cream. And then I still have some bacon in the fridge, but since we're doing bacon wrapped dates and bacon wrapped mac and cheese, I might just grab another pack of that. All right, so for the bacon wrapped dates, I do need a few things. I'm gonna go ahead and add bacon to the list, and I like I think it's pronounced Deglet Nor dates for that, the pitted ones, of course. So I'm gonna add dates to the list, and then teriyaki sauce, and I get different kinds of teriyaki sauce just depending on what happens to be available at the time. So I'm gonna just see what I see when I get there and grab whatever looks good. And then for the mac and cheese, she uses just Annie's cheddar mac and cheese, the shells, and that worked really well last year. So we're gonna get probably 3 boxes of mac and cheese so that she can make that. And I think I need to look up that recipe. I forgot to print that one. I think she needs some shredded cheese for that as well. And I think that is it. I like to sit down for just a minute while the kids are out of the room with some quiet and think through all this stuff. I like having the recipes that I'm going to be using printed out so I can hold them in my hand and see them and, check off things that I have or that I need, and just kind of feel like I have everything under control. I mean, it's very likely that I will go and buy all this stuff and then in a few days realize that I need something else and may have to run to the store, but hopefully I can get the majority of it done now and keep things simple around the house so I can just focus on cooking when the time comes and doing all the prep work the day or two ahead of time and not have to worry too much about a big grocery shopping trip. So that is it for my Thanksgiving prep. Please feel free to share down below any of your favorite Thanksgiving recipes, any family traditions that you guys do. I would love to see if you have links to recipes that you guys love. Please put them down below. We're always looking for new fun ideas, and everyone has such different traditions. It's always fun to hear about. So that is it from me. I hope you guys are all doing great, and I will be back again soon, and happy Thanksgiving.